Hi all and welcome back. The Together Update patch notes for No Rest for the Wicked just dropped, and there are real changes here for solo players. Crafting, progression, and bow builds, just to name a few. I'll keep this short and focus only on what actually changes how the game plays. Starting with performance. A lot of back-end systems were optimized. Dead bodies, cloth physics, water, fog of war, and general rendering. Nothing flashy, but overall FPS should be more stable. Next up is quality of life. Real-world build timers are gone. That's the good news. However, the trade-off is that building costs went up and you now need more refined materials. That part wasn't in the patch notes, but Thomas Mahler confirmed it during the Q&A. Resource gathering also changed. There's now an indicator that helps you land perfect hits, which increases the chance of better drops. You don't have to wait around anymore, but you'll probably backtrack a bit more and interact more with refining instead of just stockpiling materials. Base stamina regeneration was increased from 30 to 35, which helps the overall flow. Tooltips were expanded too, so enchantments and facets are clearer without digging through menus. You also now need to upgrade your crafting tables, and there's a new preview that shows weight differences when equipping or unequipping gear. It sounds small, but it makes loadout management way less annoying. Difficulty was quietly pushed up. There are more enemies, and you no longer get bonus experience. Dark Souls fans, good luck. Vendors got reworked as well. Their stock is now randomized and more relevant per vendor. Enchanting became more expensive, going from copper to silver and scaling with tier, and repairs cost more too. So using the repair spell matters even more now. On the crafting and item side, material costs were reduced for most items and reshuffled. Most gear is now craftable. Blueprints no longer drop. Instead, there's a scribe table. Once you've found an item once, you can use research papers to unlock its blueprint, or gamble on a random one. Refineries can now also use fuel to speed things up. That's mostly progression and crafting. Combat got some big changes too. Status effects were expanded. Enemies can now be affected by multiple ailments at once, and Plague now grants lifesteal while reducing healing on the target. There are also new interaction effects that reward combining damage types. Now for gear, and this is a big one. Critical strike chance is now innate per weapon type, and bows are finally main hand weapons. You can properly main a bow build now, with different bow attacks, attack speeds, and quivers that add elemental effects. Armor was rebalanced too. Heavier armor reduces stamina regeneration, while lighter armor increases focus gain. Several weapons were reworked, facets were added as innate modifiers, and craft-only items were added to the normal loot pool. Before we get to one last really big change, quick one on enchantments, because this matters more than it sounds. They've been cleaned up across the board. Charge attack effects are no longer tied to weapons. Bleed and barrier were added. Old effects like explosion on kill were reworked. Crit chance and crit damage are now proper stats. The big structural shift is gems. Most conditional effects moved there. Values are fixed, and higher tier gems were added. The result is fewer dead rolls, and builds are just more predictable. There are also a lot of balance changes I'm skipping because this video is already long. There is one last huge change though. Quests no longer give experience. EXP now comes from killing enemies, which fits the new resource and backtracking loop, but it does change the way you play. And of course, there are pages of bug fixes. That's it. I left some things out to focus on what actually matters. If you want the full list, check the Steam page. And if you like videos that don't waste your time, consider liking and subscribing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.